President Mnangagwa left for Zambia early this morning, where he will join several other foreign heads of state and government at the state funeral for former Zambian President Rupia Banda. The president was seen off at Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport by Vice President Constantino Chiwenga, service chiefs and government officials. The state funeral will be held at Lusaka Showground today ahead of President Banda's burial at the presidential burial site, Embassy Park in Lusaka tomorrow. President Banda was Zambia's fourth president since independence from Britain in 1964, and he died at his residence on Friday last week at the age of 85 after a 2-year battle with colon cancer. According to a biography published by Lusaka Times, President Banda was born on 13 February 1937 in Gwanda, in the then southern Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe, to Zambian migrant workers. His parents, Wazani and Sarah Banda, had come to Zimbabwe in search of job opportunities. He spent his childhood in Zimbabwe, where he was initially sponsored by a local Dutch Reformed church preacher and later by the family of B. Arnake, who helped him financially and enabled him to get a good education. President Banda received his secondary education from Mnangagwa Secondary School, where he proved to be a bright student. While at Mnangagwa, he became a member of the Zambian African National Congress, ZANC, headed by the late Harry Mwanga Nkumbula. He earned a scholarship to study at the University of Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. Here too, he excelled academically and received a scholarship from the International Union of Students to study economic history at Sweden's prestigious Lund University and earned the equivalent of a bachelor's degree in 1964. His interest in politics increased with time, and eventually he became disillusioned with the ZANC's moderate approach and left it to join the youth wing of founding Zambian President Kenneth Kanda's United National Independence Party, UNIP. While studying at Sweden, President Banda also served as UNIP's representative to Northern Europe and helped in spreading awareness about UNIP's cause and secured scholarships for several Zambian students. He returned to Zambia after completing his course in Sweden and enrolled at the National Institute for Public Affairs, NIPA, for a course in diplomacy and international relations. At 27 years, President Banda became Zambia's first ambassador to Egypt. He left that posting the year of the Six-Day War of 1967. At 30 years, he was named Zambia's ambassador to the United States and moved to Washington, D.C. In 1970, he was appointed general manager of the National Agricultural Marketing Board, NAMBORD, the state crop marketing company. He subsequently became head of the Rural Development Corporation, RDC, the state agricultural holding company, one of the largest state conglomerates of its time. In 1974, President Banda became the permanent representative of Zambia to the UN. He served as foreign minister of Zambia from 1975, a critical period in the history of southern Africa. At that time, Zambian diplomacy centered on efforts to help liberate southern Africa, and Zambia's role was pivotal in the events and initiatives leading up to resolution. Zambia's abiding interest in the liberation of the region meant that its foreign minister was among the key figures in the diplomacy and events that eventually led to the emancipation of the region. As such, President Banda is known by and interacted extensively with many of the leaders of the region today. He also served as president of the UN Council on Namibia, which was effectively the government of Namibia, while the matter of South Africa's disputed mandate over the territory was resolved. President Banda had been a member of parliament for the Lusaka seat of Mnangagwa for many years. He also held the position of senior district governor for Lusaka, where he was the political and administrative head of the Zambian capital. After the 2006 general election, He was tapped for the post of vice president in Dr. Levi Mwanawasa's government. He took over Dr. Mwanawasa's presidential responsibilities after Dr. Mwanawasa suffered a stroke in June 2008. Following Dr. Mwanawasa's death in August 2008, President Banda became acting president. As the candidate of the governing movement for multi-party democracy, President Banda won the October 2008 presidential election. Seeking re-election in September 2011, he was defeated by opposition leader Michael Sata.
Just to be